Hi guys, impromptu video in the kitchen today. I was just restocking us on our cashew butter and I thought, you know what? You guys at home would really benefit from learning how to make this. So I thought that I would quickly show you my process and why I make cashew butter and we use that instead of peanut butter. So let me show you. So I take these organic whole cashews, they're unsalted, unroasted. I buy these at Costco and I actually buy them by the bulk. Like this is 2 bags. So I lay them out on my giant cookie sheets and I put them in the oven at 350 degrees and I watch them very closely because everybody's oven is different. So this one here is starting to get a little bit overdone in the corner of my pan, but you just want to make sure you don't burn them. Roasted is perfectly fine, and then we are going to use these while they're warm. It can melt our other ingredients, and the other ingredients we're working with here is coconut oil and raw honey and salt. So those are the only things that are going into our cashew butter. Okay, so I already made a batch. That's why this is messy already. So this, I don't have exact measurements, but I'm gonna show you what to look for when you are making your cashew butter, and you can make it to the consistency that you like it most. I start with about a cup of coconut oil and a tablespoon of salt and about a tablespoon of honey. Approximately 4 cups of our roasted cashews in there. So we are gonna start grinding this up, and this part takes quite a while. And sometimes I have to go easy on my Vitamix because I don't want it to blow a fuse. Okay, so we've got our lid. I'm putting it back on. Sorry, everything's messy already. I already made a batch, as I said, but I wanted to show you how to do this. So we're gonna start it off low. And I just work it down in there. I'm gonna give you a little peek so you can see there that it's looking really chunky right now. And we like ours super smooth. So I'm gonna keep working on this, but my best tip for you is to work with warm nuts, and that will help melt all the other ingredients. So it'll break apart the coconut oil and the and it'll help the salt be absorbed into the honey and the other liquids that are in here. So my best tip is work with them warm and get started right away after you pull them out of the oven. All right, so we are at the consistency that our family likes, and that is pretty smooth. Don't be afraid to add extra coconut oil. It does take a lot. Sometimes you'll be surprised, but add as much coconut oil as you need in order to get to the consistency that you like best. So my mom saves these jars for me. They are Vegenaise jars, and they have a really nice plastic lid, but definitely glass. Whenever you're working with something that's hot and you're putting it into a container, you never want to use plastic. It's super bad for you. So I have all of these little jars that she saved for me, and I just keep reusing them, and that is what I use to store all of these. Don't worry if you get any spills on the side. It is really easy to clean up. So you just want to take it, run it under some hot water, and all the oil will wash right off from the coconut oil, and you'll have nice clean jars. Okay, so before we finish up, let me just explain to you why we eat cashew butter instead of peanut butter. So peanut butter used to be one of my absolute favorite things. I used to eat it every morning with an apple. And it was just something that agreed with me really well, and I really liked it. But we listen and study from Barbara O'Neill. She is an incredible person. If you don't know who she is, look her up. She knows a lot of really healthy and natural things. And we do a lot of our science lessons from her because we learn a lot about the body. Anyway, we learned that peanuts actually have a ton of mold in them. It's something that occurs naturally. It's just the way that the peanuts are stored in the silos. They're really susceptible to mold. So I guess if you look up studies about peanuts and peanut butter and any type of peanut product, there's barely any that don't have traces of mold. And mold can cause a lot of problems in your body over time. So we decided that because we eat peanut butter so often, that this was something that we wanted to switch in our family and in our lifestyle. So I started making this cashew butter, and it tastes amazing. It tastes really, really good. I tried almond butter. I tried, what else? I tried a lot of different kinds of things, and first of all, it was really, really expensive. Second, it just didn't take the place of peanut butter for me. It wasn't something that I was excited to eat, or because I eat an apple with now cashew butter every single morning, along with Brazil nuts and pumpkin seeds. So it wasn't something that I wanted to get up and eat, and being that it was so expensive, it just didn't make sense. So we started buying the cashews at Costco, and then I tried to make my own, and it turned out wonderful. So this is what we do now, and I have 7 jars of cashew butter out of those 2 bags of cashews, and that'll last me a really long time. So this process doesn't take a lot of effort as far as ingredients or anything like that, but it does take some time to grind up each batch in my Vitamix and then pour it into jars. So, but for me, it's totally worth it. The health benefits, the cost is way less than just buying something at the store, and we really enjoy it. So give this a try. You'll be surprised how delicious this is. It almost tastes kind of like a European cookie. We all take turns trying to think of exactly what it is that it tastes like. We cannot put our finger on it, but it's kind of like a shortbread sweet taste. And like you saw, all that's in here is honey, salt, coconut oil, and cashews. So I hope you enjoyed this little impromptu lesson on how to make cashew butter. It wasn't something that I had planned to show you, but after I started, I thought, you know what? I think all my friends on YouTube would really like to see how this is done, and you might not have known all that you now know about mold and peanut butter. So give this a try. Please comment down below and let me know if you do try it and if you really like it, because I'm hoping that you do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on Sheena's Homestead. Goodbye.